kind of matchup that makes college football so great. A bitter rivalry game, a long history of classic games, and a lot of bad blood. We are in downtown Atlanta in Bobby Dodd Stadium, home field of the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. As we'll see a team from the ACC, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on another team from the ACC, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Hokies will kick this away to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Yellow Jackets offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. Here we go, Kirk. All the emotion in this stadium. Which side is going to handle that better today?
Chris, we had a chance to visit both these teams, and one of the things that we saw, the clock's ticking down all year for this game, this day. Now they get their chance.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Penalty makes it 1st and long. Quarterback keeps the football. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Man, every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out into the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but let's see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. To throw, it's King. Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
And the Yellow Jackets will have to kick this away. And the offense will punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Hokies offense gets their first crack now. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men who are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! Stop right near midfield. It'll be a 1st down.
What a great throw here by the quarterback from Virginia Tech to be able to pick up the 1st down. Was able to make the right read. Nice route by the receiver. Puts the ball right on the money, and they're able to move the sticks.
1st down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The Hokies with 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
After the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. Scanning the field. It's drones. Makes a quick catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made quickly after the catch, but moves the ball to the 12, a red zone opportunity.
Love to see a quarterback who looks for a matchup on 3rd down. Sees his go-to guy who's got a favorable matchup, gets the ball to him for a 1st down.
The Hokies looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And now the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Getting set for the 2nd quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the 1st quarter at all. Getting set here now for the 2nd period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Hokies. Here comes the point after attempt. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback still with the football. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Offense getting set. It's second down. Back to throw. It's King. Catch made by the tight end. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. They look to throw it here on second down. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, nice job by the receiver of selling this route to the outside. Created enough space back to the inside. And there's the timing again between the quarterback and the receiver, giving him a chance to come up with some yards.
The Yellow Jackets pick up enough yardage to get a first down. And he'll set up to throw. He escapes the pocket. And the defense says, not again. They wouldn't let him get loose for the scramble. Brought him down for a short gain. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
Brad behind the line. It's Patterson. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. And they stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a 3rd and short from the 20. Scanning the field. It's King. The tight end has got it. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
What a great route here by this tight end on 3rd down, and the quarterback does a smart thing by looking for the big fella. Who's your best friend on 3rd down? Of course, the tight end, and now we've got 1st and goal.
And the Yellow Jackets line it up with 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. And the back now goes in motion. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Haynes. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
This defense is spread out all over the field, trying to be able to make plays in space. That is a key. Good job of tackling and keep him out of the end zone.
Set up now at the 2-yard line. Can they score here on a 3rd down play? It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. They get nothing on 2nd down. Sets up a 3rd and goal from the 2. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
Dropping back, it's King. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And now the try here for the extra point. And he knocks it right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. And looking to throw now on first down. With a short completion to the tight end. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Play fake, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Grab down the middle. It's Stewart. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
That completion makes it second and medium. Looking to throw. It's Drones. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. And the Hokies starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking for a receiver. Short connection to the tight end here. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. And the offense will use a timeout. Have a quick meeting on the sideline. Send the back in motion. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Selden. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Running out of time in the pocket. And they'll bring him down. The defense punctuating the second quarter with a big play. Minter's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And that defense has to feel like it just played about as close to a perfect first half as it can play. And who am I to argue? I mean, check out that scoreboard. Bone-crushing hits and an airtight secondary. Feels like they have 12, 13 dudes out there against that offense, which needs a real pick-me-up and fast. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. To the air, it's Drones. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Now it's second down here. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Grab behind the line, it's Stewart. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He lets it rip. What a catch! He brings him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
On first down, it's play action. Lets it fly to the wideout. He makes the grab. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
The Hokies looking to cash in this red zone trip. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And that pass falls incomplete. That play makes it 2nd and 10. On the run, it's Stewart. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
The Hokies hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. But we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right.
Touchdown, Virginia Tech, to put them on top now.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Haynes.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
2nd down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's King. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Pulls it in. It's Patterson. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Great job by the defender coming up with that tackle. That'll keep him short of the first down. I think the quarterback thought his receiver could win any one-on-one battle, but this defender makes a heck of a play, and now we got 4th down.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And he's got it at the 15. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the quarterback keeps it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. The shotgun handoff here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Moves out of the pocket. He breaks free. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. So, Kirk, it's Virginia Tech in the lead. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game stats before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? And the Hokies will send the punt team onto the field. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Play action here on 1st down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Back to pass. It's King. Tries the right with a quick throw. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. They'll run it to the left. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And they find the tight end open on the corner route. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Yellow Jackets pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. It's a quarterback keeper. Fights off a defender. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
Defense swarms him on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. Breaks into the clear. And he's brought down there. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Dropping back. It's King. The receiver makes the catch. That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he drops back in the gun. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Caught near the goal line. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. That's the last thing you want to do as a defense, trying to hold the lead late in the game. Undisciplined penalty. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Drones. It's a quick grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Nicely run slant here by the wide receiver. The footwork created just enough separation for the catch.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. And the runner takes off to his right. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Chris, you got to be able to tackle better than that. Not only that, the missed tackles, he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. These are the fundamentals of the game, these missed tackles that could cost them the football game.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pulls it in. It's Green. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
So the drive will begin backed up at their own 6-yard line. On the ground, it's Haynes. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
How about this defense today against this run game? Here we are in the fourth quarter. This guy's not gotten over 10 yards rushing. What a great effort collectively by this defense.
Quickly behind the 6 here after the loss, second down and 11. Dropping back, it's King. Tries to get it to the running back. Finds his man, it's Haynes. And a timeout is called late in this tie game. Crucial choices coming up.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
On third down, it's a handoff. And the Yellow Jackets look to keep this drive moving.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
The Yellow Jackets lining up here on 1st and 10. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Looking deep to the right side. And it's incomplete as time runs out of regulation. We are headed to overtime. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
So here comes our first play of overtime. They're going to run it here. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And that run produces a decent gain.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. But you got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
So here comes a crucial 3rd and short. This offense does not want to have to settle for a field goal attempt here in overtime. Grab made by the tight end. Brought down, but it's enough to convert on 3rd down and set him up 1st and goal at the 10.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
The Hokies' offense is out there first as we start overtime. QB decides to keep it here. Into the end zone to take the lead here in OT.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things the defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
And now for the crucial extra point to push the lead to 7 in OT. They knock through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. To the air, it's King. Lets it go quickly. Oh, what a grab! And he's brought down after a big 1st down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Well, it's a big risk to play man-to-man coverage by this defense, and this time they get caught. Great timing between the quarterback and his receiver. You can see what can happen when that timing is right. Big things can happen.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
I don't blame the offense for trying to take a shot here on 2nd and inches, but the quarterback lost track of the time in the pocket. Now it's a much friendlier 3rd down for this defense.
So a challenging 3rd down play. They need a 1st down or a touchdown to keep this game going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made quickly at the 9, but now it's 1st and goal.
And I love that big target on 3rd down. He's got great athletic ability, but it's his size that creates such a matchup advantage. And when you get to 3rd down, just put it up in the air and let him come down with it.
So needing to reach the end zone to keep this game alive, it's 1st and goal now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. The ball is caught, and he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
To throw, it's King. Launching one to the end zone. It's intercepted, a crucial overtime mistake. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.